Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love. This is the Soulmate Soul Scopes for this very last week here in September, which I believe I'm going to be dropping this here on September 27th up to October 4th. So this is going to be for those earth signs, all my Caps, Tauruses, and Virgos out there. So we're going to start off with a big fat welcome to your Akashic Records Soulmate readings about love, relationships, self-love, how we are transcending the old way we, attracted love, lived in love and relationships through your Akashic Records, listening to your soul guidance about where you are today in love. And I want to thank all my beautiful friends for tuning back in and welcome and thank you for the watches, the subscribes and likes. And hey, listen, if you submitted a free reading request, please check your email inbox. And for all the beautiful new humans tuning in for the very first time, I just want to welcome you in. We're gonna be hearing a live channel today on your soul, and this is going to be for Capricorn, where you're at in your love relationships. So we never know who or what this reading or who it's going to be geared towards until the channel starts speaking and moving. And so again, it's going to be for Capricorn. That's for those who are tuning in for the first time. So you always have to stay tuned, because you just never know when your soul might jump out there and all your guides will start talking. This is about securing love for Capricorn. And the reason it's not secure is because you have a push and pull love affair within your own self. This internal conflict about your desire to want it, and then when you get it, you push it away. And so this tug of war that you're internally playing plays out in the relationship. So you deeply want it, and you're attracting it. So either recently, within the last 30 days, you've met someone new, because I'm hearing 3. So I'm going to start with the 30-day wheelhouse, and then we're going to move out to the span of those in longer term relationships up to 3 years and 3 years and over. So this is covering everybody. I know that sounds super general, but I heard 3. So I know from hearing what they brought to me from Soul Scopes, you guys have just either started dating earlier this month or towards the end of August. So we're at the end of September now. So there's your 30 days. And that push and pull that you have, that internal conflict of whether or not you believe that you deserve to be loved, and your deepest desire to attract a mate. So you attract a mate, you're in a relationship, and then what you do is tell them that they're better, or that you think that they think that they're better than you, or that you treat them in this way. So they may not be verbally spoken, but your internal dialogue becomes a verbal action. And so the mixed signals is frustrating to your partner. And where you are now is developing the ability to stabilize your belief that you can be secure and safe in love. So you are now testing the waters of this right now. And the thing about it is, you sit in the seat of pessimism already. You just believe naturally that nothing is ever going to work out for you. This is a disposition that you are breaking over the year. So you can look all the way back, even before COVID, as you were coming into 2020, and all the things that you said that you were going to do different. You slowly started breaking the complacency cycle, and now you're looking at the love arena on your chart. You've had a pretty smooth movement all year long in the financial sector, career sector, and purpose, passion sector. And now you're looking at love and you're like, ooh, this is scary, and I don't know how to address it. And I want to be able to either grow this space with this person that I'm just meeting, and how do I evolve from the fear that love may abandon me and that it's not going to work. Because you have some deep, deep beliefs that it already isn't going to work. And if you could secretly bet money that it's not, you would be, your odds would already be stacked that you would win. In your mind, you'd like, I already know this is not going to work. So herein lies the juxtaposition with energy. You are saying internally, I really like this person, or those who are in relationships, I really love the way they make me feel, but I'm so deeply afraid that they are going to leave. I withdraw. So we're going to look at that aspect. First, we're going to talk to the keepers of the light. We're going to see who's bringing forward this information for you right now. Because they are saying that the depth of the fear lies in the illusion that it is real. It is not real. And we have a saying here that whatever pops out comes shut. So we've already got one card popped out on the table. And so the other part is that you have to be willing to step into the same flow and trust of getting this particular dream and desire manifested by believing that you deserve it and that you are safe to love. And so your root chakra is lit up in the safety. And this is a fight or flight. You always either run or push it away. So we've got Serapis Bay. There's one more. And this is the Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. These cards both mean almost exactly the same thing. We're talking Divine Alchemy. Transcending one energy belief, because your beliefs become an energy that manifests in your life. And in your love life, you are doing yourself no justice by believing that it's already going to fail, and also at the same time wanting love in your life. So in order to transmute it, you're going to, number one, you're going to have to start with the healing of forgiveness. Forgiving yourself that you own the belief, that you have accepted the belief, and that you believe it to be true so strongly that you sabotage yourself. So we were ending a sabotaging cycle here. And Divine Alchemy comes in, and I love that this is heart-centered because we are talking about matters of the heart. And when we have this disposition that we don't deserve to be loved, you can rest assured that everything else that you are attempting to manifest is going to crumble. I hate to be the one to tell you this. So when you don't believe that you love yourself, everything else is based on that vibration. So where you harness this manifesting of your career over the year, you will find in there nuggets of self-love. And if you build on those nuggets of self-love enough to believe, hey, I did do that. I said this was a dream. I wanted it to come to me in this way. Why is it that I can't believe that I deserve to be with the mate, a partner, a lover, whatever that title is that you put on it, or category, how you place that in your life, the same way. So now we have to transmute, and Divine Alchemy says, move beyond the current challenges on the card. This is your challenge right now. Let's see if I can hold it still enough for it to read. We'll take a good picture of this one for you. There it is. Boom. And then we have Serapis Bay. Rise above the darkness. This is an ascension card. The light is there. You are transcending old belief systems and values right now in your love sector. And in order for you, if you're wanting to know whether this is going to work, it requires you to believe it to be true. It doesn't work until you do. There it is. Love works when you do. So I want to thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV. This is your soulmate reading. And if this resonates with you and you want to, go deeper into your personal aspects in a longer reading, we have a YouTube exclusive offer. That link is below. That's nowhere else on any other social media. We have, we've just been so honored and blessed and so grateful for all of the likes and subscribes and shares since we just launched this platform here. This is our first time ever on YouTube. That we just love the outpouring of love that you've been showing us. We wanted to give that back to you. So please take advantage of that. And don't forget, there's also a link below to win a chance at a free reading. Sign up below. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm Demi from I Am Powered by Love, and I'm signing out. Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, and this is your Soulmate Soulscope reading for September 27th through October 4th. This is going to be for the Tauruses out there. This is your Soulmate reading. I want to welcome back all my friends for tuning in. I want to thank you for all the love, and to all the beautiful humans tuning in for the very first time. This is your Soulmate reading based in your soul books, which is why we call it Soulscope, and your zodiac. So we never know what the channel is going to bring to light, and we always confirm with cards in these readings, so that way you get that tarot aspect in there as well. These are live channel readings. And so for my Tauruses, you are battling for time for love. And the presentation of time is about your priority. And you want the love, and you want the passion, but you keep saying that I don't have time. And this is a justifier, excuse, and a reason why you don't devote energy of focus in this sector of your life. But you want a complete balanced life, and you are bringing to pass all the harmonies and fluidity of your life in almost every other area. So you've been looking at travel, and you're looking at a travel itinerary going into 2021. So you're about to, now you're about to you're looking at being able to take the rest later. So it's a focus, and that intention of setting that focus, saying, I need to rest, puts you in travel mode. And then also some of your work will put you in travel mode in short and long distance, vacation or not. You'll be able to release from some of the work stressors. Your success in career, the shifting of career, and its upward ascension is great. You've stabilized your home finances and family. And when it comes to love, you keep saying, this is what I'm hearing, this is what you're saying, I don't have time. But it's a need, desire, and a want. And not only that, you deserve to have it. It's part of the abundant package. So when we look at the wheel of life, it encompasses all things, which is why we all desire it. Plus, our souls are designed to want to connect. We are a collective body of beings on this planet, so we will always desire to connect. And not only that, but we are tied to, for all eternity, the source. So we belong to something, and we want to belong. So that is also part of the human experience. You are fighting your own desire in a different kind of way. You are saying with your mind, in your ego, I don't have time, to justify why it's not present in your life, so that you don't have to focus on it. Because this is a place where you don't believe that you're worthy. And for you, worthy is in what you present to the world. So you look at who you are, what you have, and how you stack up in the competition of the world. So this is either, I don't think I'm beautiful enough, I don't think that I'm smart enough, and I don't think that I have the social economical means to attract a mate. Because in my sphere of friends, because I'm from the A, they'll be like, you got to look good on paper. Has anyone ever heard that? So you got to present all these stacks of things to attract a mate. Okay, so we're not in the animal kingdom where we have to have the shiniest coat of fur, or we have to have these cool ass stripes in order for, peacocks. That's what peacocks do, because actually male peacocks are the ones with the plumes and feathers. It's not the female, it's the other way around. So in the animal kingdom, this is how they juxt for, the vibe of I'm attractive, right? And of course, attraction is radiated by the other person. But when you don't believe that you're beautiful, and then this makes you feel a certain way, this becomes self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-love issues. So when we're looking at these types of factors of how we need to stack the deck to get someone to say, you're I'm going to choose you because you have developed the right resume for me to want to associate and be connected to you, engaged in your life in that manner. We are also no longer chattel. So as women, we look at how we stack up in the world, and they're saying that this excuse that you have glosses over what's really happening in the self-love, self-worth department for you. And so instead of being able to look at what's why, you just say, I don't have time. Do we see the connection here? So we're going to talk to the guides because heart healing requires us to see the beauty of who we are. We look at our worth as our work in America. Yeah, that's an intentional long pause. I want you to marinate on that. This is something that you've been doing for a really, really long time. Your worth is your work, and you are not your work. You're not even your purpose. So when people come to me and they want to find out what their purpose is, my first question is why? Because there's usually a reason why people are feeling pressured to find it. And there's only two things I hear. And when you believe that your work is your worth, you are trying to find value. This is why they're saying, and breaking this down, is because you're saying that I don't have time to focus on a relationship right now. I'm too busy with my work. Is a lie. You want it, and they are going to help you. I'll grab it. Oh, Moira. This is an awakening of presence. And this comes at a time when you can have it all, including love, but you have to awaken to the place inside of you that is deeply desiring to heal at this time. So the emptiness and the loneliness that you're experiencing and even craving in the current relationship that you have for a deeper connection requires you to heal, release, let go, acknowledge, and then change the beliefs that you have about yourself. We are also they're also telling me to tell you that the Akashic Records is not designed to tell you whether or not you are going to get married, whether or not you are going to meet the one. These things just don't exist in the realm of your soul's need. Those are ego-based questions and desires. We're going to tell you how to heal so that you can create an abundant life for your soul. Having it all. You are protected. Your soul superpower right now. And by the way, if I didn't say, the first cards that I was shuffling and Elmora pulled out was the Keeper of the Light cards. This is a time of awakening your heart. The awakening presence of power of energy is there to bring you to the place where you can heal that. And this is your soul power card. These are the sacred power cards, if I didn't show you those. Your soul powers card right now is protected. So you can let the ego deceive you and keep you from having the greatest affectionate love, as you are deeply, deeply generous and deeply loving and caring. And you want to share that, even with your current partner. But you have to become vulnerable to yourself and heal that space so that you can open up to love. And your soul is saying, you're protected right now. And that is what we have for you for your soulmate soul reading here, Taurus. And I want to thank you for tuning in this reading today. If this is you and you are trapped, blocked, or have some old traumas or wounds or old relationship baggage, check out the Revive Your Relationship with Self-Love workshop at I Am Powered by Love. Check out the workshops. I believe it's a level 2 workshop. and the Self-Love Club coaching. We have the single system and the wounded heart system. I don't think, well, you'll have to check the website because I'm not sure where we are with clients there. But also, if you'd like a chance to have a more deeper, specific reading, if this resonates with you, because of your outpouring of love, we've actually created, on no other social media will you see a link like this on any of our platforms, except here, is an exclusive offer for our YouTube followers, fans, and subscribers. So we want to thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Don't forget, check your Taurus soul scopes right here at I Am Powered by Love TV. And I'm Demi, signing out. Greetings, and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, and welcome to your Soul Scopes Soulmate readings. And this is brought to you by the Akashic Records, and I want to thank all of our beautiful friends for finding us and tuning into the channel, liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. If you have signed up for a chance to win a free reading, please, we are begging you, check your email, because we really do these every week, and we're sending tons of these out there. Only a handful of people who have become winners are hitting us back. We try to send like 3 reminders to book a free reading. There's absolutely, just so you know, there's absolutely no strings attached type of deal. So, not sure what's happening out there in YouTube land of why you would submit one and then win it and not book it, or maybe it's a fear of getting the answer that you deeply desire. But that's what we're here for. That's what the Akashic Records does. So, and to all the beautiful humans tuning in for the very first time, this is an Akashic Record soulmate reading about your love, relationships, self-love. Your soul wants to heal so that you could live in your higher self, your authentic self, self-expression as divine soul. So these are channel readings based on your zodiac, and this is going to be for Virgo. Virgo, I've been talking about you for about a good 30 minutes solid. So, gonna tell you, I love me some Virgos. Got lots of friends that are Virgos, but y'all got so much trauma. I love your personalities. I've got tons of girlfriends. I got some guy friends. Also, so hella cool, laid back. But when it comes to love, here's the deal. You sometimes cannot see what is right in front of you. And so the heart chakra, even before I started, I had to kind of adjust to all the different energies coming in. So we got heart chakra, root chakra, back up to the heart chakra, and third chakra, third eye and crown. And this is a combination of heartbreak and stability of love. So this is for someone who has faced either deep abandonment issues down to the parental level of being left and abandoned. And it doesn't mean that your parents left you. It just means that they were emotionally unavailable to connect with you in a nurturing way. And maybe a parent did leave and there was divorce early on at a time where it was most impactful to you. And even deeper types of trauma are those whose parents have passed away or didn't know their parents at all. So this deep wounding here, and then major significant love. So I'm hearing someone's parent committed suicide. I'm hearing that there was a childhood death of a parent, and I'm hearing abandonment. And these are the types of levels of abandonment. And then so when we feel like it's our fault that love doesn't stay, we sit in an illusionary state that no one is going to stay. And I'm too scared to be hurt on that deep of a level. And then there was a marriage. So someone out there in Virgo world, deep marriage, put it all on the line. Not once, twice. first time cheated on. So this was denial of a deception of that, because you were distant and emotionally unavailable in the relationship. The person sought to be connected with someone, and sex is usually how we think we get that feeling of connection. That's a lie. However, that's how we mostly try to connect with that emotional connection, is through the passion of sex. Okay, so they cheated, and they either exposed their own self or they were caught. Now, I want to say that in this particular situation, there was either a pregnancy, the girlfriend came forward, the new girl came forward, confronted you. So there was some drama surrounding it. It was big because you knew that they were cheating, but you tried to live in denial that it was happening. Then, so after some years went by, 3 years after the divorce, oh boy. So I'm not sure who this is, but these are some very, very specific details. If this is you, please reach out. The second relationship was so traumatic that you risked your family for this person. And so, and what I mean by risk is that the person was already shady to begin with. So this person was not even on your level, not educational, not social economical. This person, and this is what you told your friends. I don't care what he has or what he does. I love him for who he is. And, excuse me, I gotta sneeze. And I don't want to stop this channel, or else I'd pause it myself. And so this is what you were telling your friends. I love him. He is everything. And there was a situation inside the family where you already have children, too. There's a son and a daughter. Your daughter is currently, she's 23, 24, 25. This happened. No, sorry. She's 23. And so this happened about 6 years ago. You put her out of the house because she was blossoming into a young woman, and you saw that he was attracted to her or looking at her. And you didn't want to run the risk of her, your own child, stepping in the way of this relationship. So you've got some deeper issues when it comes to love and relationships. This is for someone super specific. And even if you haven't lived in this type of depth of drama, you can probably relate, Virgos, because this is part of a patterning of how we'll do anything to get it, because we want it and we're lonely, and we'll stoop to all kinds of levels in which just to say that we have someone. So not only was there some discomfort in putting your child out and all the justifications that you had in regards to it, that you ended up supporting this individual because he didn't work for almost the entire time. So you're just now reconnecting with your children in a way, and you're trying to justify that also. There's a lot of justifiers. And because of this deep wound in the parental sector of your childhood, it's caused you to deeply, truly, emotionally detach from the ability to love yourself. And so you look at just about everything as a threat to that love, and even at the sacrificing of your own child. And I know this is hard. This not only is it hard to say, it's hard to hear. So we will cut out friends, we will cut out family members, and then we will do the most, is what me and my girls would say. Who's she doing the most, child? Why? There's so many other dudes in the streets. Why is she doing all this? Not that I sit in judgment. I believe in manifesting what you truly deserve and healing these places that say that you're less than worthy. And I just have fixed beliefs because I engineer my thoughts to align with the best version of my life. And so here you are, still in denial, and you are early 40s. And so, but even if you haven't lived through these types of decisions of just trying to have anybody fill the space of emptiness in your life and doing that by any means necessary to have love in your life, I can tell you now that one, it's not worth it, but two, if you've had any level of these types of deep woundings and these types of scars just permeate into it and pervade every area of our life. And so you want to know, will I ever meet someone? You will meet plenty of people, but will you believe that you are worthy? And I'm going to tell you, they're telling me to tell you that you're going to have to clean up this karma. That's number one. So I'm not sure who this is, but you're definitely going to have to clean up the karma. And then you're going to have to heal. Because the abandonment that you are afraid of anyone getting close to you, even your own daughter. And it looks like this is a daughter because of what I can see happening here, but you're gonna have to clean that up, because the abandonment that you face, you just pass that same family history onto her. So you are going to have to end that cycle. So if you're asking whether or not you're going to find someone or attract a mate, you will have to traverse the healing of that particular event, and then you'll have to take a look at the wounds that you suffer from too. And where you are at a vantage point now, willing and open to hear how to heal that. So we're going to take a look really quick here at your soul power, because this is a time of reckoning and ending of a cycle of patterns for you, and to break into the space where you can attract, draw, manifest love, the deep, compassionate, emotional connectivity that you are worthy of. You will have to surrender. There we go. Well, all right. These all popped out. This was the first one to come, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to look at some of these here. So talking about balancing energy, transformation, that's definitely about to happen, because that's what we're talking about. I was just doing that. That's soul medicine. That deep, deep meditation into the ancestral energies is who's also with you right now. They are urging you to heal this cycle of wounded love, wounded heart. And so it's going to require medicine and rest. And it's not vacation rest. We're talking about really silencing the mind. That's why these two go together. This is meditative, quantitative time to dig deep into the old story. And when we get there, we don't have to relive the horror of the pain, and we're not reopening wounds. We're looking at it from the perspective of how this did make you strong. It made you fiercely independent, which is how you've been able to stand up and rise above. So now go back and heal it. Bring into it the whole balance and power. And also we see more rest. We see all the light blooming in and how it transfers out and expands into the earth and then rises in the transformation of the flight of the phoenix, where you can really rise. You've only risen so far. I mean, the Empire State Building, we can still see it. We can just look up. You didn't project off the planet just yet. So you've had a stellar rise in success and finance, but you got to balance that in the love and heart sector, and then you want it. So ascension goes beyond where the eye can see. It's like when the helium balloon goes beyond space and it just disappears into the atmosphere. It takes transformation to continue the ascension process. And when you do, they're saying, and your soul wants you to know that not only is your bounty of life, your finances, your real estate holdings, your investments, the things that you are banking on to secure your future and other business endeavors, as well as all the finances, but your whole family will be restored. And the love, all the travel, all the things that you want and you can see on the scope, you are currently blocked. And this is your blockage, is this transgression because of your fear of being loved and being able to have it, that you would do anything at all costs to get it. This is blocking your abundance. And this is Demi, and I am powered by Love TV. If this is you, and if you feel blocked in the abundance of drawing and attracting love or anything else in your life, check out the Self-Love Club. Or we have a workshop or revive yourself with self-love and your relationships. But the Self-Love Club coaching, mind engineering, any of our coachings will help you heal, take you to soul medicine. But most importantly, I would urge you, from what I know about karma and energy, is that we definitely don't want to ever have to come back in a past life to heal something that we can just acknowledge in conscious awareness and clear today to have the life we have today in its fullness. Because you will not be able to supersede, whomever this is, won't be able to supersede this. And if this is you, or if this is, your life has similar drama stories. And if you are starting to see that your actions and outcomes have created some of these people's backlashing on you, or actions that you have taken are now maybe perhaps blocking you or limiting you, please connect with us. We have an exclusive YouTube reading offer that isn't on any other social media. So if you want an extended reading, a private reading, there's a 30-minute, well-priced reading just for our YouTube fans, followers, subscribers. You won't see it on any of our other social media platforms. And I've had platforms for a really long time. I've never offered anything like this to anywhere else on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. So it is a very unique offer because we're just launching this channel, and we deeply appreciate it. And the last thing we would want is to know that someone out there is stuck and trapped in an energy that we could help you traverse, to cross over through, to ascend and transmute it all, so that you can get it all. Your soul is saying the abundance is there for you, all of it. Money is not just the abundance. It's peace. It's genuine peace, love, joy. Money is just a part of that. So I want to thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time at your soulmate readings. And check out your soul scopes if you're new, and I'll see you next time.